you can imagine you get deported, you get sent to a country you were born in, but you really don't even know anymore because you left at such a young age. It's very easy for you to fall back on that kind of behavior. The addictions that you may have been subjected to. Uh, and like I said, Rocky is. We like to use him as a prime example because before we opened up this office, some of the deported veterans that we come in contact that succumb to their addiction, uh, we have not been able uh, to get them off the street, get them into a rehab. Many of them we have been able to get into rehab, but they don't last there. They end up leaving within a short period of time. And the reason we say Rocky is because when Rocky got deported, just a few days later, he ended up finding this office. And when he found this office, we started working with Rocky, help him so that he could get on his feet. And within a very short time, he was able to get on his feet. He got a job as a barber. He's a barber. Within a very short time, he has an apartment. Unfortunately, coming out of work or going to work one day, he was assaulted, ended up in the hospital with a fractured hip. And again, how important this office is, that because of the support of this office, we were able to help him, connect him to medical offices to get hip surgery. And today, he is up and about and has no problems walking or anything. And now, for the last few months, since me and some of the other folks that were running the office are no longer here, we've been able to go back home. He's now helping us to run the office here in Tijuana and provide that same assistance to other veterans that are being deported that we come in contact with.
It was 2 o'clock in the morning when I came back over here when they didn't tell me nothing. See, I was in prison for 7 years, and when I being let go, being released, ICE was there waiting for me. They didn't tell me nothing. The office didn't tell me nothing, and they just told me someone's taking you home. Oh, I thought, well, my friends are taking me, came and got me or somebody. And no, it was ICE. They told me, well, you have to go in that room first because I went in that room and then these 2 guys come in, they were ICE. I said, what's that? I didn't even know what the heck was ICE, I said, what is this? And you've been deported. You've been deported. And there's a way out of this. So put your hands behind your back and that's it. They changed me, put a chain on me, and put me in a van, and they brought me over here.
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning, they let me walk out of there. I didn't know nobody. It's useless.
You didn't have money,
No money,
clothes,
nothing, just what I had on.
Regarding the right citizenship, depending on when it is, what year that you were born, what year you went to the U.S., a lot of different factors determine what process needs to be followed in order for him to be granted the right citizenship, regardless that his dad was born in the United States. The reason this happened is because back in 1996, then President Bill Clinton signed the Immigration Reform and Responsibility Act that created a additional crime, you may call, considered an aggravated felony, which meant that if you got in trouble and you were sentenced to 1 year or more of county jail, regardless that you only got probation, you were put in removal proceedings to be deported, regardless, like I said, of the type of crime. It also removed any prosecutorial discretion that prior to 1996 judges were afforded. It took all that away from them. So regardless that you served your country, regardless that you served in combat like this gentleman, and some of the other gentlemen that we have here on the board, and came back damaged by your military service, regardless, there is no prosecutorial discretion and you get deported. If you're a citizen and you commit the crime, same crime as a non-citizen, okay, you are afforded veterans court, you're afforded rehab, and then you can go home and redo your life with your family. If you're a non-citizen committing the same crime, like you said, not only do you pay for your time, you're not afforded rehab, you're not afforded veterans court, and instead you're sent to additional detention even though you already paid for your crime. So in other words, you're being made to pay twice for the same crime, for the same mistake. Not only twice, 3 times. Because after serving time in an immigration jail, not a detention center, it's a jail, prison, then you are removed to the country of birth, exiled from the country you were willing to die for, to defend. That to us is triple jeopardy, not even double jeopardy, which is not allowed according to the Constitution of the United States.